What's going on, man? It's your boy D.SHELTON, man. We back with another video, man. I hope everybody had a good day. A good Wednesday, 2 days before the holiday. Hope everybody getting their fireworks for their kids. I know some of y'all probably off and everything, but yeah, we finna get into this video, man. We got us another reaction video. A routine traffic stop finds missing 13-year-old girl. I've been saying it, and it's going crazy. So, I'm finna get into the reaction, man. Let's see what's doing, and let's watch it together.
Just a friend, like a really close friend.
She's your girlfriend?
Because I just met her. That's way too soon.
How long ago did you meet her?
About 2 days ago.
2021. Does that look like her? Hey, I got a question for you. Is that you?
No, sir. That's his wife.
His wife? He's got condoms with Sarah Console.
I lied about who she was?
Yeah. This is going to work a whole lot easier if you quit lying to me.
Over 1,400 miles from home, a young girl is found hiding under a blanket during a routine traffic stop. Behind the wheel is a 32-year-old man who claims he just met her days earlier in Las Vegas. But when police start peeling back the story, they find lies, fake names, and the culmination of a shocking multi-state investigation.
You said she's 19.
I did the math wrong. I didn't know.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now.
All right, let's brace
Please
ourselves.
note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. Just as the sun is coming up in Navajo County, Arizona, a sheriff's deputy notices a black SUV headed eastbound on Interstate 40 with several items hanging from the rearview mirror. When he pulls up behind the vehicle, the driver instantly takes the next exit, at which point the deputy makes the stop, only to find that the driver is not alone.
How you doing? Good. I'm Smith. I'm with the Navajo County Sheriff's Office. The reason I pulled you over, you have all those things hanging from your rearview mirror. That's an obstruction of view from the roadway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Who's hiding under the blanket? Huh? Well, can I have you put the blanket down just so I know that there's not a gun or nothing under there?
There's nothing. It's passed out.
She all right?
Yeah. You ready? She's just thinking.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the car hiding?
No, just two dogs.
2 dogs?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get your driver's license, your registration, and your insurance? Can I have her keep this blanket down? I don't know if there's like a weapon or anything underneath there.
I promise. She's just passed out.
Just passed out?
Yeah, it's just sleeping. It's early. You can start.
Okay. Can I get her ID?
She doesn't.
What's her name?
You feel me? That should be a sign right there. She doesn't have a state ID or anything. That's a clue right there, man. This is crazy.
Daisy?
Already.
Daisy what?
Garcia.
And birthday?
Daisy Garcia Gomez.
Yes.
2007?
Yeah.
Daisy Garcia Guzman? Okay. All right, can I have you come on back? I'll give you a written warning.
The driver, Raul Alexis Arellano Romero, is patted down and taken to sit in the deputy's front seat. But
Right.
it's the identity of his female passenger that will turn this routine traffic stop into a morning of mystery.
You're not gonna lock me in here, actually.
You got a handle. How's your day going so far?
Pretty good. Not too bad. A little tired, but not too bad.
Gotcha. Where are you coming from?
I'm originally from Puerto Rico, actually.
Or where are you coming from?
Oh, right now? So I traveled to Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on my way back home to New Mexico.
Gotcha. So you don't live in Alabama anymore?
No, I don't.
That's not how you get to New Mexico.
Oh, well, I had to kind of stop a little bit because it's starting to get
I
tired.
already knew he was going the wrong
So I
way.
thought I could find somewhere here, but I guess there's nothing here.
Hmm.
Thought that was possibly a gas station. That doesn't look like one.
Yeah, you just passed like a dozen of them, actually.
Oh, I did for real?
Yeah.
I feel very, very weird being in your car right now, I'm not gonna lie.
What is that? Would you rather stand out in the cold?
I mean, I could have just stayed in the car. It's just kind of weird. I've never been invited into.
Consider it your first time.
Yeah.
Where's Daisy from? Alabama or New Mexico?
I think she's from New Mexico, if I remember correctly. Yes.
She's your girlfriend?
No, she's not.
Who is she?
Just a friend. Like a really close friend. Nothing like that.
How old is she?
19?
The deputy has noticed Raul's nervousness, writing in his report that his hands were shaking as he handed over his license. He decides to dig a little deeper into Raul's story.
So she's 19, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. She's an adult.
Mm-hmm.
You said she didn't have an ID on her.
Mm-mm.
You feel? You feel me? That's what I'm trying to. I said that she don't have. She's 30. She's a young girl. She's older. She's with you. She's traveling. She don't have no state ID. It's a little suspicious right there, my guy. That's the first thing I put in notice when he said that.
What do you mean by that?
W officer.
That I don't think she has one. I don't think she's ever gotten one yet.
She's just traveling without a.
Not even an ID?
license?
Not that I know of. I mean, she hasn't showed me or talked to me about one, so I really don't know.
How long ago did you meet her?
About 2 days ago, something like that.
Where'd you meet her at?
Vegas.
You were just taking her home?
Nah, kind of. Not really like that. She just said that she's never been
nervous.
to New Mexico, and I told her, I'm like, well, it's really flat land, so thought we'd go and see it
I
together.
thought you said she was your girlfriend.
I never said she was.
Okay. Must have been
Okay.
a misunderstanding.
No, I know. I never said she was. I just met
Okay.
her. That's way too soon.
He didn't stumble up on that one. Okay.
Kind of getting to know her, I guess.
With Raul's answers not quite lining up, the deputy
Right.
calls for backup.
So what are you planning on doing with her?
Nothing. Just, she wanted to go to New Mexico, so she asked for a drive. That's why I think she's like a drifter or something. Or nomad.
We got a problem with human smuggling going on.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know
He got condom wrappers and everything sent it. Oh my god, it's all bad. I'm sorry for pausing so much early, but
what human smuggling is?
English isn't my first language, so
You speak
You
very good
speaking it
English.
very-
I know I do, but
Okay.
smuggling sounds like
I was not born yesterday. You know what human smuggling, human trafficking is?
human trafficking, yes.
Okay.
But
There's a little
human-
bit of a difference. So human smuggling would be hiding an individual that's not from this country, bringing them across and taking them somewhere to another state.
Gotcha.
Right.
Like you met a female 2 days ago.
Yeah,
You're taking her to another state.
I gotcha, but it
And you
ain't,
don't really know anything about her.
yeah, I see what you mean. Do I really look like the smuggling type?
Anybody
I don't know.
can be a
What could be a
smuggler.
smuggler? You feel me? Man? What the fuck?
We've got grandmas, we got grandpas, we got
Oh no,
everybody.
that's just crazy.
I can tell you that as soon as I get behind you, you jump off the interstate and you go to a dead-end road saying that you're going to New Mexico. It doesn't help.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I mean, I'm not from here.
To get to the bottom of things, the deputy turns to the girl for answers.
Do you have an ID on you, Daisy? And what's your last name?
Garcia Guzman.
Okay. What are you doing with him?
Just going to some family.
When did you meet him?
A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Couple
A
years.
long time ago.
Okay.
As a K-9 unit arrives on scene, the police gather Daisy and Raul together so the drug dog can sniff the vehicle. The deputy takes the opportunity to again ask a question he's gotten 2 different answers to.
Right.
How old are you, Daisy?
I'm 17.
You're 17.
You don't-
19.
She don't sound 17, bro.
With the internet.
Oh, well, man, I did the math wrong.
With that odd excuse hanging in the air, the K-9 deputy comes back with news that adds yet another wrinkle to this traffic stop.
All right, y'all. So my K9's trained to detect 4 odors, okay? Cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, and fentanyl. You indicate a positive alert to the vehicle. Having said that, have you guys been in contact with any of those drugs?
Like, with any, no.
No,
Maybe
like no
weed,
one.
but,
He isn't alert to weed, man.
okay, well,
Right.
that's,
No one's smoked any meth. No,
No,
friends in
don't.
Vegas messing around with
I
anything.
don't, no, and I didn't really have anybody in the car much, so.
Okay. My K9 alert to the vehicle in the state of Arizona gives us probable cause to search the vehicle, okay? So we are going to be searching the vehicle. You guys are saying we're not going to find anything? No tutors, no paraphernalia, nothing like that?
Nothing.
Okay.
As they prepare to search the car, Daisy and Raul are separated once more.
You feel
Daisy,
me?
can you come here real quick?
Exactly.
Maybe at most.
Can I search you real quick?
Like, weed, but nothing like crazy
Okay.
or anything like that.
You got nothing on you?
No.
I'm gonna have you sit in the front seat of my car, okay?
Even from this blurry ass picture, she don't look like she's a 17-year-old girl. Like she don't.
Before anybody goes in here without me in there, I gotta put you in handcuffs, okay? Just so you don't grab any of my stuff. Just go ahead and put them behind your back.
Wait, why are you?
She's just detained right now.
Because I'm not gonna be in here to watch her. She's just
Right.
gonna sit in my vehicle. I don't
need anyone going through my
You
computer.
feel me?
Oh, okay.
As they
Run
begin the
off.
search, the deputies discuss the growing discrepancies in the pair's stories.
So she's hiding under this.
Yeah.
And like I pull it up, she looks young. He says she's 19 and they met 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
She says they met a long time ago and that she's 17.
Okay.
And they met in Vegas and he's taking her home to New Mexico. Or to
OPR's have him in Idaho, and he said he only went to Vegas.
Interesting.
He's got knives all over the place, bro. I'd definitely CCH. She has no luggage in the car.
No luggage.
Oh, there's the weed.
But at the moment, the deputies are more interested in finding out the truth behind Daisy and Raul's situation than what they found in the SUV.
Now that you're not next to him,
Weirdo.
have you seen him
That's what
use
he
any
is.
drugs over the past couple days?
No, sir.
No. And how old are you?
17.
Okay, so did you get him a fake ID?
No, sir.
Did you give him a fake name and date of birth?
No, sir.
So why does the date of birth that he ran come back to someone who's 19? You don't know?
She don't
Okay, how
sound
long have you known
19.
him?
Multiple years.
Multiple years? Okay. And how old is he? Not sure. Do you know his full name?
Raul Alexis Ariana.
Okay.
know his
Is that
name.
your boyfriend or no, just a friend?
We're kind of like family.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a personal question. It's up to you if you want to answer. Have you guys had any kind of sexual contact or something like that? No? Okay.
The cops note that a fake tattoo on Daisy's neck is wearing off, giving them more reason to suspect that she might be younger than she's letting on. Meanwhile, the
you
other
can tell.
deputy turns up the heat on Raul.
You can tell
Can you
by her
relay
voice.
exactly what happened this weekend
What do you mean?
with her and your travel plans and everything like that?
Why?
Because it's not adding up. I talked to her, talked to
You feel
you.
me?
I'm getting 2 different stories. I just want to figure out what actually happened so that we can go on from there.
Okay, what did she say?
I'm not going to tell you that.
You feel,
I
bro?
don't-
We need answers from you.
I feel weird answering. I just told you what I told you what happened.
So you met her 2 days ago.
Yes.
You went to Vegas. You met her 2 days ago.
Yes. Well, two. Yeah.
You said
2
she's
days ago.
19. She's 17.
I did the math wrong.
But she
I-
ain't
I-
17 either.
And what are your plans with her? Because
Nothing.
it doesn't make sense that you're going to take her to New Mexico, but you're not going to take her home.
I travel.
Right.
No, I am taking her back. I travel a lot, so I just going to New Mexico for a little bit. I'm gonna see my mom. My dog just died. One of my dogs just died. Or my mom's dog just.
Well, what are you going to do with her?
Her.
You said you're not taking
We
her
don't give
to
a
your
damn
mom.
about the dog.
Not like to stay. Not like that. No, she's gonna get a hotel. I'm guessing. I really don't know.
With what money?
Uh,
You
I don't
feel
even
me?
think
Why
about
you
that.
bullshitting?
to be honest, I guess with mine. Anyways, at this point, I feel like I need a lawyer because
Okay.
I'm feeling a little harassed. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not being harassed. You're detained
I know,
at this
but
point. Okay.
feel me?
So you're going to go in the back of one
Fucking
of these cars.
weirdo.
seems a little sketchy. So I'm
No.
saying,
You'll be fine.
started off with
You'll
a,
be fine.
Sure. I'm not from here. I don't know how this place works, and I know some places.
I can
are,
tell you that if you're taking a 17-year-old girl across state lines and you don't know any of that information, you go to Vegas, you pick her up.
Right.
Everything that I've seen so far, obviously you're detained. Okay.
The deputy will soon discover the truth behind Daisy's identity, but it will take some work to get past what he believes is possibly Raul's coaching.
All right, man. We back.
So I've got a bunch of questions because this isn't really making sense to me. Okay. Are you from California?
No, sir.
Where are you from?
Right where I was born.
Yeah.
Like where are you living right now?
What's it called? I forgot what it's called.
You can tell, like, bro, you can tell by her voice how she's acting like she's been trained to say, like, you know how, you know, when they kidnap, you know, when they take people, take children away and they make them forget everything, they give them a list of stuff to say, and then they make them say, oh, you from this and this and this place. How you don't know where you was born and raised? Where you was from? Like, but you, like, legit, bro, like, you can tell in her voice, though, she's not 17, 19. She sounds like she's a little girl. A young teenage girl. Like it's crazy, bro. Y'all, it's just man. Hey, watch your babies, watch your kids, bro, because it's just too much weird shit going on. But we about to get back to the video again.
Just be honest with me, please, because we will figure out everything, okay?
You feel me? You ain't
Just
gonna get in
please be
trouble.
honest with me so that it's not any more confusing than it needs to be. Can I get your real name? We're gonna get a fingerprint scanner here. We're gonna get a fingerprint scanner here.
Do I have to do it?
Yeah.
What?
Do I have to do it?
Yeah, we're gonna get your identity.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna need your full name.
Come on, baby.
Here's the thing, Daisy, or whatever your
Whatever.
name is. You're not in trouble right now.
Right.
We are the police. We're here to help you. We're not here to get him in trouble, but you're 17 years old. I cannot let you go with him from here on. Okay, so we need to figure out who you are and where we can help you go. What's your name?
Daisy.
No, tell me your real name.
Daisy.
Okay, how do you spell it? Here's the thing. If you lie about your name, you're going to jail.
Right.
And we will figure it out. We've
Come
got
on,
facial
Shorty.
recognition and the fingerprint scanner. Okay. So I'm going to give you, this is your last chance to give me a truthful identification. You're going to have to give me a true name and a date of birth, otherwise you go to jail. Okay?
It ain't worth going to jail over. If you start crying.
At last, the girl admits to the deputy that she's not a 17-year-old nomad, but rather a 13-year-old from the opposite side of the country.
You can cancel the facial rec and fingerprint scanner. Located the 101. She's a missing juvenile out of Alabama.
Daisy's real name turns out to be d.shelton Pizarro, listed as
D.shelton
missing on a
Pizarro.
bulletin from the Marshall County, Alabama Sheriff's Office on April 19th, 11 days earlier. It's far from the last twist in this rapidly intensifying case.
What grade are you in?
Too.
8.
How long ago did you run away?
Like a week ago.
She
Okay,
ran
and what are
away?
you doing with him?
Huh?
What are you doing with him?
I'm just traveling.
The alert out of Alabama about d.shelton also lists a person of interest, none other than 32-year-old Raul Alexis Arellano Romero.
Right now, you're detained because you lied about who she was. Okay?
I lied about who she was?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
You've known her longer than 2 days. You've been traveling with her for longer than that. You lived in Alabama, right?
Yes.
Okay. When did you leave Alabama?
Wow, a while ago.
How long is a while ago, man?
Like a while.
Like years?
Months.
Months?
Like months. Like
Like-
we're talking about maybe 8 months.
Okay.
Almost a year.
So you went back and got her?
2021.
So look like her.
I don't know.
Hey, I got a question for you. Is that you?
No, sir. That's
No.
his wife.
His
He got
wife?
a wife?
Okay. It's his wife. So has she been with you ever since you left Alabama?
No.
Okay, so when did you pick her up?
Like 2 or 3 days ago.
I know, see, dude, this is gonna work a whole lot easier if you
feel me?
quit
Stop.
lying to me, okay?
Right.
I know you're lying to me, bro.
The
We already
hell?
know that you've been with her for longer than 2 days. So are you gonna tell me how honestly how long you've been with her?
Wait, what makes you think that you know that I've been with her?
my God.
I'm done with talking with you. Sit in that car.
I'm
I've already
just-
talked to her. I got all the information that I need.
All right, put
But
his
when the
ass in the
deputies
car.
get on the phone with authorities in Alabama, they learn that there's still much more to uncover in this disturbing case.
It looks like it says she left around like in the morning while the family was asleep. It looks like it was from 7/28/2024.
Exhaust tunnel?
And she was reported missing.
It turns out that this is actually the second time Raul has been accused of taking the girl on an unauthorized road trip, and the deputy gets on the phone with authorities in Massachusetts to learn more about a pending case from last year.
So we had a kidnapping case here in Massachusetts
So he be just
back in, I believe it was in July. He drove all the way over here
Yeah.
and picked this child up who was here. She was here on vacation with her mom, her biological mom.
what the
He came here and picked her up and took her out of state lines. We were able, through with help with the state police, we were able to find them out in like Virginia somewhere, and he was arrested. He was in prison for some time. His case is
And see, this the thing, bro. And this is how effed up this system is, bro. How y'all be letting people that be taking kids out and do less time than motherfuckers that got drug cases and all this? I know niggas in the jail doing drug case doing 20 years. And motherfuckers be taking kids and stuff like that. They do a year or two, then they get out and go do the same shit. Like, what kind of what are we doing with this legal system, bro? Like this don't make no sense, bro.
Actually coming up soon. I was just on the phone with the DA. I was not aware that she
Like, how
was
is he
on the
even
run again
out?
with him.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys found her. Thank you guys. I'll be in
So the
touch.
little girl just be
Give me
escaping
a
too?
little bit of time. I'm gonna be in touch with her parents as well as the DA's office here, and I'll call you guys back.
Raul is transported to the Navajo County Sheriff's Office for questioning, while D.SHELTON is taken to the Family Advocacy Center in Show Low to be given a forensic interview.
I know it may seem like it, but you're still not in trouble, okay? We're not charging you with anything.
She need her ass whooped.
Probably
She
gonna have
be
to arrange
running
for
away.
a way to get you back home, and I don't know what your relationship is with your parents, but maybe get you in contact with them, if that's what you want.
In her interview, D.SHELTON says she met Raul 2 years ago through her older brother. They began communicating through online games like Fortnite and Call of Duty, where she told him that she wanted to take a trip to Vegas. He picked her up outside her house, and they stayed the night in Tennessee and Montana before finally arriving at a hotel in Henderson, Nevada. She insists that they slept in separate beds and had no intimate contact, and while some items of interest were found in Raul's vehicle.
He's detained right now because he's in the prison. He's got condoms in the center console.
Right.
He's talking to her still.
No charges regarding a physical relationship have been filed. Meanwhile, at the sheriff's office, Raul is less than cooperative with the detectives.
Well, you know he ain't saying nothing.
Talking to Dave. We've been getting all the information she has. So we talked to her, and now we want your side of the story. I want to hear from you, right? What's going on? So, can you start where at the beginning?
Honestly, I have nothing to say.
What do you mean?
Of course you don't.
Exactly that. The straightforward meaning of nothing to say.
Take his ass to jail, bro.
I don't feel comfortable enough talking to you guys, especially after all of this. This was just a stop because I had stuff hanging on my mirror.
Your mirror.
Like, the mirror to look in the back. And then it went for, all of a sudden it turned into like they were checking to see if my car had drugs, and it got completely blown out of proportion. So I don't feel confident enough with any of you guys, to be honest.
With Raul unwilling to talk, the detective reveals what comes next.
I don't know if they told you there, but there was a warrant for your arrest for kidnapping, nationwide extradition. So you will be booked into the Navajo County Jail that you went to earlier for that warrant, okay?
Raul Alexis Arellano Romero was transported back to Alabama the next day, where he was charged with interference with custody. Arellano Romero's case remains open and ongoing. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us...
Man, that is crazy, bro. Hey, man, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if the little girl would just be running away, but sound like they met an online game. This is why I understand why they be saying this internet stuff is crazy, because and she met him through her older brother, and they got this weird connection. Like, hey, man, protect y'all babies. Watch what y'all babies doing. No matter if it's a little girl or a boy, because like I said, it's just weird motherfuckers like this. Now, if the little girl just ran away, she need her ass whooped. Point blank, period. But I'm glad she got found, but this is crazy, bro. Like, he did do some time, bro. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man, at all. But like I said, just shout out to EW for the video, man. They always dropping a banker, though. But I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. If y'all can do me a favor, go check out my second channel, D.SHELTONTV. The link's in the description. And I'll see y'all in the next one.